6 winners and 5 losers from the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Hungarian Grand Prix has flipped the F1 standings upside down, leaving rival drivers scrambling to catch their breath after a dramatic twist in the title race. When Lando Norris surged from 5th to 1st on the opening lap, it wasn't just a victory. It was a seismic shift in momentum. But here's where it gets controversial. While Norris basks in the glory of an underdog triumph, other drivers are left questioning whether this win was a turning point or a fleeting spark. Let's break down who's riding high and who's feeling the heat as the summer break begins. Starting with the obvious, Norris's victory was nothing short of electrifying. A 5th-place grid drop turned into a front-row finish, showcasing his Lando Norris versus Oscar Piastri, the thrilling title battle. In a captivating display of racing skill and resilience, Lando Norris is now confidently eyeing a fierce championship showdown with Oscar Piastri, ready to go right down to the wire. And this is the part most people miss. Norris firmly believes his battle with Piastri will require every ounce of effort and determination, making the outcome unpredictable until the very last lap. It all unfolded at the Hungarian Grand Prix, a race filled with twists and strategic gambles. Norris, starting from 3rd position, encountered early trouble when a shaky first corner dropped him to 5th place. Rather than playing it safe, he took a daring gamble by reducing his pit stops compared to his rivals, a move that ultimately paid off, allowing him to take the lead and keep Piastri at bay in a dramatic finish. Piastri's fierce late charge almost ended in disaster. On the penultimate lap, he lost control of his McLaren during a bold attempt to overtake Norris, momentarily risking a collision that could have dramatically altered the race's outcome. Luckily for Norris, he managed to maintain control, staying ahead and securing his 5th victory of the season, his 3rd in just 4 races. He crossed the line just 0.6 of a second ahead of Piastri, shrinking the championship gap to only 9 points with 10 races remaining. Norris, visibly exhausted yet exhilarated, shared his thoughts after the race. "I'm exhausted. The final stint was intense because Oscar was catching up fast while I pushed flat out. My voice is a little gone from shouting, honestly." He added, "The rivalry with Oscar has been tough so far, and it's not over yet. The margin between us is tiny, and both of us still have room for improvement. It's shaping up to be a challenging and exciting fight that could go on for the rest of the season. Even though my recent results look good, I know I can still fine-tune my performance. That's what I'm aiming for, to be better behind the wheel." This victory is a pivotal boost for Norris in his quest to clinch his first world championship. Yet, he admits he was somewhat fortunate to step onto the top spot in Hungary. His start was promising, but an attempt to pass Piastri on the inside of the opening turn didn't work out, leaving him vulnerable. This mistake enabled drivers like George Russell and Fernando Alonso to pass him early on. By lap 3, Norris had fought his way past Alonso, but he remained stuck behind Russell, making progress slowly. Meanwhile, Piastri and Charles Leclerc, who had started from pole, made strategic pit stops for new tires around laps 18 and 19 respectively. Russell's pit stop on lap 19 gave Norris a temporary lead. The McLaren team was considering a one-stop strategy, and Norris's race engineer Will Joseph radioed him with a crucial question. "Lando, 40 laps on the hard tires. Are you up for it?" Norris's response was straightforward. "Yeah, why not?" Then, on lap 31 of 70, Norris made his sole pit stop for fresh tires and quickly set the pace with the fastest laps of the race so far. In his rush to catch up, Norris narrowly avoided going off track by 2 wheels through the gravel, an error that prompted a reminder from his engineer to stay focused. From there, the race saw Norris leading comfortably ahead of Leclerc by about 7 seconds, with Piastri trailing by roughly 5 seconds. But Piastri was closing the gap, overtaking Leclerc on lap 51 and rapidly reducing Norris's 9-second lead. With only a few laps remaining, the Australian appeared ready to strike, especially on the penultimate lap, when he made a bold move at the first corner. Yet Norris's composure held, and he kept his lead to secure a victory that could prove pivotal in his race for the championship. George Russell rounded out the podium, while Leclerc was left to reflect on a somewhat disappointing 4th place. The next race will set sights on the Netherlands, scheduled for August 31st, promising more excitement and strategy-packed battles. Do you think Norris's resilience will continue to shine through in the remaining races? Or could Piastri's relentless pursuit turn the tide? Drop your thoughts. You might have a different take on this high-stakes rivalry. Lando Norris triumphs at Hungarian GP, McLaren's 1-2 finish. In a thrilling race that had fans on the edge of their seats, British star Lando Norris pulled off a nail-biting victory at the Hungarian Grand Prix, leaving us all gasping for breath as he crossed the finish line just 0.6 seconds ahead of his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri. But here's where it gets controversial. Imagine two Formula One racers, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, locked in a fierce battle on the track. It's like watching two friends in a high-stakes video game, except this is real life, and the prize is Formula One glory. Norris, starting in third place, was pushed down to fifth at the start, but didn't give up. Instead, he executed a daring one-stop strategy, holding off Piastri's relentless pursuit. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions, as Norris completed 39 of the 70 laps on a single set of hard tires. While Piastri made 2 pit stops in a desperate attempt to catch up, the one-stop strategy was not part of Norris's original plan. "We weren't really planning on the one stop," Norris admitted. "But after the first lap, it was kind of our only option to get back into things." This decision paid off, slashing Piastri's lead to just 9 points going into the August break. Norris's victory was his 5th of the season, while Piastri's 6 victories put him in the lead. But this was McLaren's 7th 1-2 finish in 14 races, showing the team's impressive performance. And this is the part most people miss. Norris's victory came at a cost. I'm dead. It was tough," he gasped after the race. How does a driver push themselves to such extremes, and what does it take to maintain that level of performance? Would you be willing to put your body through such intense stress for the thrill of victory? While Norris's win was celebrated, some might argue that Piastri's aggressive pursuit, which nearly resulted in a collision, was a bit too close for comfort. Was Piastri pushing the limits of fair play, or was Norris simply outplayed? What's your take on this intense rivalry between teammates? As the dust settles on the Hungarian Grand Prix, we're left with a mix of excitement and controversy. Norris's victory was a testament to his skill and determination, but it also sparked debates about the limits of competition. What do you think? Did Norris deserve the win, or was Piastri's pursuit justified? Share your thoughts in the comments below.